At this presentation, our keynote speaker will be sharing with us how the Malaysian government is ramping up efforts on digital transformation of public services to better serve the citizens during as well as post the COVID-19 era. However, due to an unforeseen circumstance, our guest of honor, the Director General of MAMPU, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Seri Dr. Yusof Ismail, is unable to join us today, but we are grateful that Datuk Seri is represented by MAMPU's Chief ICT Consultant, Encik Hussin bin Abu Bakar. Encik Hussin was with the Public Service Department from 1987 to 2008 before joining MAMPU from 2008 until present day. We are very, very honored to have MAMPU as a supporting partner for this conference, and Encik Hussin will be on air real soon, so stay tuned.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. This morning, let me congratulate the Star Media Group for organizing the Smart Golf and Public Services, Powering a Digital Nation conference. And also, I would like to express my sincere gratitude for inviting me to deliver this keynote address at this conference. Ladies and gentlemen, the COVID-19 pandemic had profound effects on our public service delivery. These include the increased demands for services with rising citizen expectation on the delivery of virtual services, workforce planning, and the need to test the resilience of working virtually, and disrupted sectors looking to the government to provide adaptive and dynamic regulatory models. The government is expected to ramp up efforts on the digital transformation of public services to better serve the citizens during and as well as post-COVID-19 era. During this time, the citizen expectation of the government is to play a critical role as the decision maker, center responder, and service provider. Hence, it clearly shows that a digital government should take the lead role to drive the catalyst of digital transformation through, number one, well-executed plans and governance. Number two, to deliver more effective citizen services by adopting a data-driven strategy that harness data intelligence. Number three, to digitize government services to ensure easy access and improve experience when citizen needs it the most. Number four, to invest in digital infrastructure and platforms to create a whole of government service capability. And number five, to focus on smaller scale innovations across the government to build a dispersed capability. Current scenarios, challenges, and global trends requires us to change how we provide services to the people so that public service institutions remain trusted and respected. We need to change and quickly adapt to current changes to stay relevant. With a commitment to provide the best services to the people, the government continuously implements modern public service, such as strengthening organizational management planning, improvement of work system and procedures, improving monitoring and recognitions, bolstering high performance and innovative corporate culture, and utilization of ICT in service delivery systems. Ladies and the digital government evolution has shifted and metamorphosed Malaysia's digital government landscape. Technological advancement and digitalizations of services are among the key drivers that propel public service modernization, economy transformation, and wealth creation. It shaped new value delivery models to achieve the nation development agenda. As the lead agency, MAMPU has been tasked with building the digital government landscape. A digital government landscape comprises the government's capability and capacity to develop and deliver digital services and the public sector's willingness and ability to acquire those services. Electronic government or e-government project, better known as e-gov in Malaysia, has gone through 3 evolutionary eras. We started with e-gov 1.0 or connected government, where transformation through automation and net-enabled operations. Later, we e-gov 2.0 or government or open government. Changes made through collaboration, participation, and transparency. And finally, we are now in e-gov 3.0 or the digital government era, where the digitalization process grows rapidly. The in-demand initiative implemented to fulfill the digital government landscape is the Malaysia Government Cloud Service or MyGov Cloud, which centrally operationalized cloud hosting services for government agencies. It has been rebranded recently into MyGov Cloud at PDSA, which aims to foster and expand the usage of cloud computing in Malaysia through its cloud-first policy. Besides that, MyGov Cloud at PDSA also focus on improving the cloud procurement process through the Cloud Framework Agreement, enforcing cloud standards and security, reallocating and improving human resources, upscaling and rescaling competencies, and establish cloud policies and data sovereignty. As of 31st July 2021, 202 public sector agencies are using the service, involving 478 applications and 3,145 compute resources. Another initiative presently known as the Malaysian Government Unified Communication or MyGov UC is a unified communications and collaboration service that combines multiple communication channels, email, audio, video conferencing, instant messaging, and identity management system. Currently, we have 358,033 users comprising 22 ministries, 187 agencies, and 1 state secretary office using these services. These initiatives were made possible by implementing an integrated network and infrastructure under the Malaysian Government Integrated Telecommunication Network or MyGovNet. It provides single, integrated, secured, and centrally managed communication network services to optimize resources and increase service delivery. MyGovNet project has provided 9,878 MyGovNet wide area network lines, including the internet to all ministries, 201 agencies involving 11,351 locations. The service also includes MyGovNet PCN, covers 95 agencies in 73 buildings in the Putrajaya, and MyGovNet Global Services includes 32 Malaysian embassies and consulate offices located abroad. Leveraging this shared platform and infrastructures, MAMPU then introduced Malaysian Government Central Data Exchange or MyGDX. It is a data sharing platform that offers a data brokerage service that enables information to be coordinated and shared efficiently across government agencies. A total of 129 types of data have been provided through the API and are being used by 7 application systems from 3 agencies with 403 integration directly or real time. To date, there have been more than 158,377 usage transactions since 25th May 2018. Over the years, MAMPU has also implemented a public sector open data, public sector's big data or DRSA, and public sector's data dictionary or DDSA. Public sector's open data enables data sharing to a wide range of users. In addition, it increases government services transparency, providing opportunities for citizens and the business community to leverage this open data using their creativities. As of 30th August 2021, a total of 12,579 data sets are available on the open data portal. with the total number of visitors is 386,294 visitors. The DRSA optimized data from various sources to assist government agencies in making well-informed decisions, which boosts public service delivery quality and effectiveness through big data analytics. Currently, 70 public sector agencies such as the Ministry of Finance, Departments of Statistics Malaysia and Madrid using service provided by DRSA, covering 22 business cases. DDSA, on the other hand, aims to standardize database field codes and structures to improve data sharing, initiatives via system integration and interoperability. As a result, 3,822 civil servants and 4,864 citizens are using DDSA service as of today. The digital landscape provides the government with the capacity and capability to deliver digital government services. As a result, Malaysia has secured 47th place among 193 countries in the E-Government Development Index, or EGDI, for the year 2020 as compared to 48th place in 2018. Malaysia's Online Services Index, or OSI, position has also elevated to 24th place in 2020 compared to 27 in 2018. Within the regions in Asia, Malaysian OSI position is ranked 9 in Asia and 2nd in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, Public Sector Digitalization Strategic Plan, or PSDSP, for 22-21 till 22-25, developed by MAMPU, has comprehensively formulated the blueprints for public sector digitalization strategy. The plan outlines the strategic direction of ICT implementation and public sector digitalization for 5 years. It serves as an imperative guide and reference for public sector agencies toward formulating strategic direction of digitalization in their respective agencies. Principally, PSDSP for 2021-2025 outlines 7 strategic thrusts, 19 strategies, 51 programs, and 142 initiatives aligned to global and national aspirations. PSDSP, launched by Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Sri Muhammad Zuki bin Ali, Chief Secretary General to the government, is aligned with the inspiration of My Digital. Both plan to ensure that the public sector also move into the current digital modernization and apply the concept of living and working in the 4IR era by producing a skilled workforce in digital-based business and digital investment. Ladies and gentlemen, Malaysia Digital Economy Blueprint, or My Digital, was launched on 19 February 2021. My Digital is an initiative that symbolizes the government's aspiration to transform Malaysia into a high-income nation driven by digitalization and a regional leader in the digital economy. The blueprint is an action plan that outlines the efforts and initiatives to be implemented until 2030. To achieve this aspiration, 3 principles guided this blueprint: inclusivity, ethics, and trust, ensuring that no one is left behind from digitalization. Data and digital equipment used ethically, and the digital economy's growth is safe and trusted. My digital vision is for Malaysia to be a regional leader in the digital economy and achieve inclusive, responsible, sustainable socio-economic development. There are 3 objectives that support this. First, encouraging industry players to become creators, consumers, and adopters of innovative business model under the digital economy. Second, leverage human capital that can succeed in the digital economy. And third, creating an integrated ecosystem to enable society to dominate the digital economy. My Digital Blueprint has also set the goal of achieving 100% of household access to the internet by 2025. Internet accessibility is essential to improve household social economy by leveraging digital platform for online business as a source of additional income. Moreover, easily access digital services anytime and anywhere can accelerate the formation of a digital society. Internet accessibility and the digital transformations of public service delivery in the present system and procedures have allowed government services to be accessible to the masses per the SDG 2030 principle of leaving no one behind. Government agencies are working hand in hand, each with a dedicated role and functions to ensure the development and adoption and adaptation of advanced technologies that can boost the digital economy and improve a broader range and citizens' well-being. Reports have shown that the pandemic has accelerated digital transformation by 3 to 4 years. For example, the Economy C 2020 report stated that in Malaysia's various movement control order or MCO periods, the number of hours users spent online for personal use spiked to 4.8 hours per day during lockdowns compared to 3.7 hours per day during pre-COVID-19. The report also highlighted that 36% of all digital service consumers were new, with 92% of these new consumers intending to continue their behavior post-pandemic, which proved that more users are digitally inclined and expecting all services to be delivered online via the internet. The pandemic experience has also taught public and private sector leaders the significance of having a digital ecosystem to prevent economic collapse. A solid framework to guide policies and strategies is pertinent to address these challenges. The blueprint emphasized that the digitalization strategy should cover the digital ecosystem, governance and cybersecurity, organizational change, and talent development. Among the emphasis in the plan is the empowerment of integrated and inclusive government digital services, which is in line with the My Digital Blueprint, which aims to change Malaysia into a digitally driven, high-income nation and a regional leader in the digital economy. In addition, the government would focus on achieving 80% end-to-end government services and cashless payment options for ministries and agencies by the year 2022. These two aspirations are highly relevant to reduce face-to-face customer interaction in the new norm. Overall, as of 31st July 2021, the achievement of E2E or end-to-end services for the public sector was 57.02%. As an approach to add value to further strengthen service delivery to customers and enhance the efficiency of agency governance, the government has agreed to set a 5% addition of current E2E services as a 2021 Tier 1 key performance indicator for key civil service employees. My Digital adopts a whole of nation approach that involves partnership between the rakyat and the public and private sectors to realize its aspiration. Therefore, all parties must work together on this digital transformation journey. On 1st July 2021, the government introduced another policy that complements the Malaysian digital economy blueprint in driving the development of the digital economy. The National 4IR policy is a policy that acts as a guide to harness the potential of 4IR that includes physical, biological, and digital technologies toward national development. 32 national initiatives across 16 strategies under these four main thrusts have formed the framework to implement the National 4IR. The policy will provide main guiding principles and strategic direction to ministries and agencies in formulating policies and action plans to optimize resources allocation and coordinate implementation of emerging technologies that will benefit the people, the private sector, and the public. My Digital and the National 4IR policy support national development policies such as the vision of Shared Prosperity 2030 or Wawasan Kemakmuran Bersama 2030 and the 5-year Malaysian plan. Our commitment is to make Malaysia a nation that achieves sustainable growth and fair and equitable distribution across income groups, ethnicities, region, and supply chains. The Digital Economy Council will govern strategies and initiatives under the National 4IR policy and the National 4IR chaired by the Yang Amat Berhormat Prime Minister. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, the government has introduced several targeted initiatives such as Prihatin, Penjana, Pemerkasa, and Pemulih. These initiatives involve various assistance and activities to improve the well-being of people affected by COVID-19. Digitalization is seen as a factor supporting business and stimulating the country's economic growth. The government has approved 128 digitalization projects involving a total cost of 3.8 billion ringgit, with an allocation of 538.7 million ringgit for 2021. It covers developing cybersecurity system, infrastructure and software, digital government competency training, and upgrading ICT equipment in training institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, smart cities, by definition, smart cities are cities that use ICT and technological advancement to address urban issues, including improving the quality of social life, promoting economic growth, developing a sustainable and safe environment, and encouraging efficient urban management practice. The Malaysia Smart City Framework developed by the Ministry of Housing and Local Government in 2018 has identified 7 smart city components: smart economy, smart living, smart environment, smart people, smart government, smart mobility, and smart digital infrastructure. Although technology enables an intelligent city, data is at the heart of it. Data analytics is the key to achieve the aspiration by putting data to work and making sense of the data. As a result, input from data analytics can help the local government to manage assets, resources, and services efficiently, which will then improve the operations across the city. In response to this, several data-driven public sector initiatives were conducted throughout the years relating to policy, strategy and governance, platform and data management, change management, capability and competency development, open data innovations, and strategic collaboration with international bodies. A data-driven smart city can achieve positive impact through promoting evidence-led policymaking, using data-backed service design, embedded good governance values of integrity, openness, and fairness in the policy cycle. My Digital Blueprint has set the goal of 100% digital literacy among civil servants by 2025. Therefore, the government aims to provide various training and establish career paths or roadmaps to equip civil servants with a relevant skill based on future job demands. Steps are also being taken to enhance digital competencies and civil servants' expertise in technological areas. These strategies are under the 4th strategic thrust of PSD-SP, which is to reinvigorate human capital. One of the activities identified in this strategic thrust is to develop a public sector digital academy with aims to shape digital thinking, capacity building, and competencies among civil servants. As part of a rebranding, promotion, and inculturations under the 6th strategic thrust of PSD-SP, the government will also further enhance change management programs that involve promotional and social media announcement to inculcate awareness and understanding about government digital services. Ladies and gentlemen, and Public Service Department or JPA, Jabatan Perkhidmatan Awam, are the two leading key players among government agencies to drive this initiative. However, the government also acknowledged that no one shoe fits all due to the varying factors such as different regions, industries, and services. Thus, a coordinated effort with the industry and academia is imperative. The government is also dedicated to developing talent and disperse capabilities where young developers, innovators, data scientists, and designers could utilize their digital skills and creativity to inspire digital solutions to current and future pandemic-related challenges. One of the initiatives taken is to provide a platform such as hackathon for small-scale innovation for mobilizing innovators among Malaysians. Indeed, a pandemic still will not restrict innovation in developing beneficial ideas. The hackathon, which involve the participations of public sector, industry players, high school students, and universities, has produced the latest application to provide a marketplace for public to promote their product to the government, GLCs, and multinational companies. Recently, MAMPU had also organized a public sector digital conference 2021 or PDISA 2021 on 19 August and was officiated by our Chief Secretary General to the government. This conference is the continuation of the Chief Information Officers Conference since 2000 and rebranded into a virtual conference that successfully brought together over 2,000 participants. The conference is also the best platform to share the latest insight and input on the digital revolution in order to improve the quality of citizen-centric services provided by the government. PDISA highlight the concept of digital government as well as forging strategic collaboration opportunities with government agencies, the private sector, and academia. The main focus of the conference involved four main areas, which is human, process, technology, and data through development of digital talents in the role of CIO, digital resilient agility, emerging technologies, cyber security, big data analytics, data intelligence, data sharing, and data governance. Virtual exhibition will also help with the participation of public agencies, local industry, and other industry partners. I would like to emphasize that national digitalization is a critical requirement in ensuring the country continues to move forward in the face of the uncertainties and challenges of globalization. All the targets set in My Digital and the National 4IR policy are the main drivers toward the nation digitalization aspiration. In this regard, it is imperative to ensure the success of its implementation and ensure a faster, more dynamic, and focused public sector digitalization process through all significant digital agencies so that Malaysia can compete with other countries. Likewise, the success of the public sector digitalization agenda also needs to be supported by the continuous effort of all ministries and agencies, including the private sectors, through a powerful long-term strategic planning approach and entirely supported by an appropriate and accurate ecosystem. All this effort will benefit civil servants, but they will also positively impact the nation. All planning and implementation of blueprint initiative, principally those involving the government cluster, is our voice to the people that the public sector is committed to ensuring that all levels of society will benefit from My Digital aspiration. With that, I wish everyone a successful conference ahead, and thank you very much.